Another one that this is me. This is me just speculating, no sources or anything like that. Claude Giroux out of Ottawa. When you look at Claude Giroux and you look at what he's doing in Ottawa right now, he's still producing at a very high level. He's an older guy. I understand that. He's 38, he's a right-handed shot, but guess what? His salary is only $2 million, and he's an unrestricted free agent after this season. So really, by the time you get him, you'd be paying him pennies on the dollar. Again, and if you want more veteran leadership in the locker room to make a playoff push, this seems like one of the guys that you would go get. You could put him on the third line with JVR and JT Compher, or you could, I mean, you're not paying him that much. You could even, if you want production on the fourth line, and put him with Rasmussen, Soderblom, and Appleton, and just kind of flip flop. I mean, at this point, they're healthy scratching either Soderblom or they set Nate Danielson down. They have Sheldon Dries up right now. He's been a healthy scratch, so you could send Dries back to Grand Rapids. You could healthy scratch Soderblom, and then move pieces around to make it work. But when you're talking about third line, fourth line production, that could be a guy that's out there that again, he's in the last year of his contract. He's a UFA after this year. If Ottawa's going to tear it down, that might be another option. Another option on that team would be David Perron. Again, older guy, 37, but he can play both sides, left wing, right wing. Again, right-handed shot. He would be a little bit more expensive than Giroux. He's at $4 million right now for his salary. But again, you're getting him in ideally February, March, so you're not going to have to pay that much for him. He's already been paid out for most of his salary, and this is the last year of his contract. So two guys right there off the same team that are in the last year of their contract ideally might not cost you much. Maybe, like I said, might cost you a little bit, but it could be worth it. And I remember when David Perron was here in Detroit and how much Larkin praised his leadership in the locker room. And I thought last year when he was gone, you could see a little bit of that leadership missing in the locker room. And he's a guy who actually chose to come to Detroit when he was a free agent. He chose that locker room. It didn't work out, so I don't blame him for leaving. But maybe that's a guy that you bring back in and help the young guys out. Again, we're talking about third, fourth line production.